Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more modded Darkest Dungeon. So, this time, sort of by popular demand, I'm going to do a full group of transforming characters. And so, we got the Duchess, Simple Enigma, we got the Sisters, Disembodied Voice, we got the Succubus, Rajin, and we got Lamia. I upgraded all of their skills. Well, almost all of their skills. I didn't upgrade the ones I probably won't be using much. But I did upgrade all the other skills and also upgraded all the armor and weapons to level 2. So, we are going to do the wield because there's a nice trinket here with plus 20% bleed skill chance, and we can also get Caregiver's Convention, which will make the sanitarium free. That's always really nice. I'm not totally sure if this heal right here will be enough. Hopefully it will be. The part where it removes blight and bleed while healing is nice, but I'm just not totally sure if it will be enough. I suppose we'll find out. Let's get all the food in case I have to use it between fights to heal myself. A bunch of shovels, obviously torches, and probably like one of each item or something. Maybe more than one skeleton key. Skeleton keys are not exactly expensive. Okay, let's go then. This should be interesting.
Our land is remote.
Okay, so the Sisters is a pretty interesting class, which seems to require a little bit of stress management, because almost all of her skills add stress to herself, and some of them also increase the stress damage you take. So you need to be careful what you use and in what order. One of the best skills she has is Crimson Dance, which hits 2 enemies, and it has a nice bleed attached to it. And it also has armor piercing. So that is actually pretty nice. Okay, so let's move on. She also moves around a lot, so she works best in groups with heroes that are flexible in terms of which position they can be used in. We got some scouting right away, nice one. So the quest objectives can be pretty much anywhere, including the corridors. But I'm not too concerned about that. That uses a bandage. Yeah, okay, 50 gold. That bandage literally costed more than 50 gold. So that was not a good deal whatsoever. I actually feel kind of ripped off by that. Okay then. You'll be fine. That uses holy water. I did actually bring holy water. Okay, sure, let's do that. Okay, and we got unyielding, which is plus 10% death blow resist. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, and we got the first fight, so now I can show you how this works. So we can change the mode to warrior, which requires... which is required for the skill I just showed you, Crimson Dance. We also got Without, which adds a blight on the target, and it also has plus 17 accuracy versus bleeding targets, so that's pretty interesting. It can also de-stealth enemies, so that will come in handy at some point, I'm sure. We also have a self-heal and a self-stress heal, so there's that. And here we got... Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, that activates Riposte. Let's go with the Blight maybe, on the Fusilier. So, there it is. That will also give me a debuff, which will make me take more stress damage from all Scholar skills. So now it would be best to switch to Warrior mode. And we also got a buff, which makes warrior skills give us 50% less stress damage. So this class is basically about shuffling back and forth, more or less. It's a pretty interesting one. Okay, so maybe we should use some heals, because I can't really heal the entire group in any way. Which means we should keep ourselves high on health. Let's change to beast mode right away. Or I could hit the Bloodletter. Okay, let's hit the Bloodletter and activate Riposte. That should be fine. We got 38 health on the Duchess. We do not need Silent Curse. Demonic Leeching. No, I don't really want that. Okay, let's switch. That will also remove a little bit of stress. And then probably hit the Blood Letter. And no, I can actually hit the Cutthroat. Let's go with that. Here, nice crit. We killed him in one swing. That's what I like to see. Now, that will remove health from other characters. That's the main thing I'm slightly concerned about, because I don't really have good group healing. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Oh, I can't really change back, right. Well, let's just hit the Fusilier then.
Obliterated.
I'll just have to keep healing myself, I guess. But this might stack up pretty quickly. Let's remove the bleed. At least that part is nice, being able to remove blight and bleed with one healing ability. We do have a self-heal on at least one class here. Right, so now since we have that buff and debuff, we can switch to warrior mode. There it is. That will add some stress on other people, but that's alright. Unfortunately, I cannot use Crimson Dance, because I can't use it from this position. I can, however, still do damage, which will also move me forward. This class does move around a lot, so it doesn't work too well with classes that need to be in one very specific position, or they are borderline useless.
Perhaps the turning point.
Oh yeah, the Duchess can heal herself with one of the attacks. That is definitely going to be useful. So, let's get some loot, or maybe not. Well then, fine. Okay, let's move on then. I hope the quest objectives won't be right at the end of the dungeon. We will also probably have to do some backtracking. I could actually camp at the crossroads and then get plus 20% scouting chance. I think I had it on someone, or maybe not. I can prevent nighttime ambush. Okay, I thought I had plus 20% scouting chance, but I guess not. Let's see what's in here. That is not scouted. Nothing. We got some scouting. Let's see, quest location down there. We should maybe go this way first. There are 2 quest locations this way already, so let's go in this direction. If we get lucky, perhaps we won't have to backtrack. There's only one unexplored room in this direction, so hopefully it won't be that exact room. Okay, so let's open with the Blight, or... No, Blight is fine. Here. That's 4 damage per round. And then we can switch to warrior mode. Let's see. Well, I cannot hit the Acolyte like this. So... let's just switch to monster mode.
The will to fight.
And then we can hit the Acolyte. Here. That is almost enough, not quite. I could do some damage with the Lamia, but I kind of really want to continue using the heals. Because I need them. Yeah, we need to stay high on health, because again, I do not have any burst healing or group healing. Can I do 1 damage to that Acolyte? Well, I can if I transform. I could also just curse the Acolyte. Let's maybe do that. Because I do not want to overuse the Succubus skills, because that will do damage to the rest of our party. Which means there's no need to transform for an easier fight like this one. This fight shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. Yeah, this is fine, we barely took any damage. Now we can change to warrior mode. Like that. And now we can use Crimson Dance. Here, so that's how it works. It hits 2 enemies, it shuffles them, and it adds a bleed, and it also moves the sisters. Really nice skill, probably one of the better skills they have. Heal up. I'm not really counting on crit heals, because that's probably not happening. So, now I could transform, I suppose. Okay, fine, let's do that. That will remove a little bit of stress. So that balances out the stress from the Duchess. The only concern is, again, the damage I do when I attack. That's -6 total for our party. Yeah, that will do. Let's kill the brawler first.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
That buff is also pretty nice. Yeah, that is actually pretty nice. And that's that. And it stacks. Alright, so back to original positions. And let's move on. We got a quest location right here in the corridor. Well, unfortunately, that means I will have less inventory space. But oh well, it's worth it, just to make the sanitarium free. And we're fine. Here, that's lots of inventory space, no problem. Okay, another brigand group. And another quest location. Let's see. Yeah, let's open with the Blight again first, on the Fusilier. And then we'll change to warrior mode. Let's see. I should actually probably change the order a bit. No, this is fine. Get riposte up. And do some healing. Yeah, that is not a big heal. No need for a curse. I suppose we could switch. Demonic leeching. Oh yeah, I might be able to stun the Fusilier with this. Let's go with that. Here, nice one. And we debuffed their damage. Not by a whole lot, but it lasts basically forever. Well, for one battle. And it stacks. So that could actually be pretty nice for longer fights. Okay, now we can switch to warrior mode. There it is. And we can use Crimson Dance. I really like that skill, it's so good. For several different reasons. And the Fusilier is basically dead now, he will die from Blight. We need one more damage on the Cutthroat. But let's keep healing. So how about we kill the Cutthroat, that would be good. Yep.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And transform? Fine, we can transform to finish off the Bloodletter. 1 or 2 attacks should be fine. Famous last words. Here, that will be fine. And hey, it heals the Succubus, so that makes it alright. He didn't even hit. Right, so the Fusilier is basically dead, we might as well ignore him. Other than the fact he's taking up space still. Okay, I could use the guard. Oh, it's like force guard by enemy. How exactly would that work if I use it on the Bloodletter? I actually have no idea how the heck this is supposed to work. Let's find out? Yeah, now we are guarded by the Bloodletter. This is kind of weird. So wait, if another enemy attacks the Succubus, it would hit the Bloodletter. If only Fusilier wasn't basically dead. Okay, that's interesting. I should probably use that more. Well, there it is. We are basically done here. That skill could be really powerful for some of the boss fights. A Bleedstone. Yeah, that is nice. Who do we actually give that to? That would be best on Disembodied Voice. Here, instead of the Mauve Charm. That will be nice for Crimson Dance. So that gives me plus 35% bleed skill chance. And what about the Mauve Charm? I don't really need it on anyone, but we should still give that to someone, because otherwise it will take up inventory space. So here, Rajin can have it. And we also got Bloody Dice, that is nice for a Jester. And now I'll need some inventory space. Okay, fine. So, let's move on. We need one more quest location. Hopefully it won't be too far away. That uses a shovel. I suppose we can do that. Yep, inventory space. Well then, I guess we can eat some food to heal ourselves. And grab the sapphire. There, done. I suppose I don't really need the anti-venom because I can remove my blight myself.
With misintent.
More crests. I need pretty much everything else other than crests. Give me some scouting, damn it. We only need one more quest location. How far can it possibly be? Some loot, I'll take it. I'll have to pass on the jade, I'm afraid. Hello? I just need one more medicine. Not here, apparently. Okay, we got 2 acolytes this time. Our stress is pretty low, but 2 acolytes is still pretty annoying. Let's try to take care of them quickly. Fortunately, they don't have a whole lot of health. Okay. Probably just heal. Yep, same reason as before, I don't have any burst healing. So that will be best. Get riposted up. And probably curse one of the acolytes, that's what I'm thinking. Yep. That makes them pretty useless, as long as they are cursed. They can still do something, but stress is like their main skill.
Clarified in a single strike.
Okay, that wasn't too bad, maybe except that crit. Switch to warrior mode. And then we can use Crimson Dance. So that's going to be what? 145% chance to bleed. Basically guaranteed to land on these guys. And it is a pretty nice bleed. Yeah, so now... Yeah, now these are basically cancelling each other out. So I can use a warrior skill one more time, and then switch back to scholar, most likely. Right, another curse, I think? Yeah, okay. On that other acolyte in the back. That will do, and we still need some healing. Actually, no, that's... Well, that's a stress heal, which is also fine, I suppose. Hey, that's not very nice. We need 2 more damage on the acolyte. Yeah, it would be best to finish off the acolyte, let's just do that. No need to transform just yet. I still have 20 food, so I can use some of that to heal myself between the fights, depending on how many more rooms we'll have to go through. Okay, let's switch back to Scholar mode, because I can't use Crimson Dance from this position. There it is. And then we can use Weed Out. I need 1 more damage on that Acolyte, so Blight will do just fine. Okay? Yeah, now we can switch back to Warrior on the next turn. And let's transform. Now I could maybe use that weird guard thing. Yep, let's give that a shot. There. I want to see how exactly that works in practice.
A brilliant brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Protection. Okay, sure. Why not? It won't be super useful, but I want to see this in practice. Yeah, there it is. They will basically hit each other. That is a really powerful skill. That will be so useful on some of the boss fights. Okay. Need one more damage on that fella. Oh yeah, hold on, we should switch to warrior mode, right? Yes. It's really easy to forget about that and add massive amounts of stress on the sisters. So you kind of need to keep that in mind. But it's a pretty interesting class, I like it. And now they are basically dead, almost. I don't want to use side swing because I don't want to do damage to the rest of my group, if I don't have to.
Continue the onslaught.
Still need one more damage on the Scratcher. Can we do one damage with a Lamia? I would have to transform, which is probably alright. And no, that will add stress to other heroes. I would prefer to avoid that if possible. He will get one more attack, which is not really a big deal. Yeah, this is fine. There, done. That's also a small stress heal. And I don't have enough inventory space. I could destroy the skeleton key. I could destroy bloody dice. Or the shovel. I might regret destroying the shovel. We can also camp right now, so how about we do that? Then grab the ruby, and we can also get the jade. Okay, I think we can avoid nighttime ambush. Maybe, maybe not? Yes, here. I will increase my stress a little, but it's probably worth it to avoid the ambush. Reduce stress, yep. That's nice. That is actually very nice. Anyone else? Self-order, reduce stress by 15. Yeah, okay. And reduce stress by 15 again. Chance to reduce or increase stress for everyone else. That is a bit of a gamble. Here, let's just give ourselves a buff. And now we can move on. We need one last quest location. In the before. Oh, it's right here. Okay, well, that's that then. We are done. I can still pick up that lot before we leave. Because it's literally right here. A map inside. Okay then, there's still a little bit of loot right here. We might as well check that out before we leave. It's empty. Fine, be that way. We're done. So that's the Sisters class. A pretty interesting one. Decent amount of gold. Let's see if we got any interesting quirks. We got a disease. Plus 20% healing received. Not too bad. Okay, sure. Plus 15% damage in Sunward Isles. Okay, good to know. I will do the Isles more, by the way, in case you're wondering. Now we can go and remove that disease for free. I don't think anyone else has any diseases. But we will use the treatment word for sure. Let's see, someone who's level 3. Let's take a look. Does anyone have anything really bad? Maybe, maybe not. Will only meditate for stress relief. Yeah, let's remove that. I really don't like that. Although, hold on, I would prefer to use that on higher level heroes, like level 3. What about Scantendo? Does he have anything really bad? Minus 10% damage if health is below 50%. It's not that bad. Okay. Fire. Yeah, none of these are too terrible. Obsessed with material things. I'm not totally sure what that does. Any locked negative quirks? -5 dodge. I could get rid of -5 dodge. I mean, 5 dodge is not a huge deal, but I would have to pay like massive amounts of gold to remove that otherwise, when it's not free. Plus 10% damage, -10 dodge. Yeah, that's not entirely bad, I'm keeping that. Let's check level 2 characters. More stress damage received. Will only meditate for stress relief. Let's remove that. And we can check the stagecoach. Pit fighter, shield breaker. I do have at least 2 of each classes here. I could increase the size of my roster, however, I would like to upgrade the blacksmith. Let's get better weapons here, and maybe reduce the cost slightly. That will do. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.